Yes, at the village church, they started an English class. Like the fresh, brand new church just opened, and then they, I think now, like the church plan in Cambodia is really cool that they started with some classes. So they have the English, so I went there and registered for the English class. Went to Sunday school. Yeah, that's where I start to know Jesus, and then start with attending the Sunday school, and later on I become a little bit like involving in teaching Sunday school, going out to the village and also working with the youth and in the worship team and do all the church administration.
Hello and welcome to the ICF podcast. I am very happy to have with me today Ratana. He is one of our creative minds. He's also a problem solver. And whenever I have an idea with new technology, I can always come to him. He already knows about it and he has already tried it and he can help me get into it. Right. So Ratana, it's a real pleasure to have you here.
Yes,
I know we have known each other for a few years already. Mm-hmm. But still, let's go back, way back to when you were a kid. Like, how did you grow up? What was your life like in your family, with your siblings, with, your life situation?
I think I do have I would say, a really blessed life. Like, I grew up in a family where they really, they're really good. They're good at... How to say that?
Raise kids.
Raise the kids.
Yes, raise
the
kids. Have a family.
Not a lot of family they do that. But
Yes.
I've been raising in those kind of family, which is really, really cool to be there. And they provide the advice, like things I should do, things I shouldn't do, and a lot of other things. Yeah.
So your family did not struggle with not having enough food, and you were able to complete your education.
I think they are doing pretty good, as I heard. Like my grandfather, right? He worked as the musician in the palace during the time.
He was a musician.
Yeah, during those.
Maybe that's where your genes comes from.
Yeah.
To be a worship leader as well, huh?
He played like those kind of big trumpet in the palace for the king. And then
was that like in the 60s or when was this in the 70s?
I think during the war.
Even?
And,
okay.
Yeah, during that time. And
80s.
then I think it's funny. I heard that he's about to like get on the helicopter or the airplane to go to the US, because that time they did to run, right? And then he just jumped back from the plane, like my grandfather, and then he just stayed here in Cambodia with all the family.
Okay, so they wanted to fly him out because he belonged to almost to the king's family.
Yeah.
But then he did not go on it.
Yeah.
And did not go to the USA. I would not have known you if he would have gone to the USA. You would be an American. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Tell me, what would?
Yeah,
would you like to be an American?
I am not sure, because like I probably haven't born yet. Not even born yet. So
no, of course you were not born.
So
was your dad alive already at that time?
Yes, and I think my mom and my her younger sister and two of her younger sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. Your grandfather had the opportunity to escape the war.
Yeah.
But he chose not to do it because of his family that was still here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great statement, and maybe also that love for family really trickled down to you. Now, you are married. You met your wife in ICF. Before you came to ICF, you already got to know Jesus. How did you get to know Jesus? You are the only one that knows and follows Jesus in your family.
Yes, at the village church, they started an English class. Like the fresh, brand new church just opened, and then they... I think now, like the church plan in Cambodia is really cool that they started with some classes. So they have the English, so I went there and registered for the English class, went to Sunday school. And then, that's where I start to know Jesus. And then start with attending the Sunday school, and later on I become a little bit like involving in teaching Sunday school, going out to the village and also working with the youth and in the worship team and do all the church administration, like those kind of random things I do in the church.
Maybe
which
that's
is really
why
cool.
you know so much from you are now involved in the youth here at ICF. You are involved with the worship, and you are involved with the graphic design, and also you can do the sound mixing and everything. You are very, very talented.
Yes, I would say that because I was started in like there's an opportunity, so I just do whatever I can to, and then that's where the knowledge is coming in, and yeah.
So you also know why it is important for us here at ICF to have after-school program to teach kids, because that's how you got to know Jesus.
That's right.
And this is what we experience even now. When we help kids learn something, we also can teach them about God very easily.
I think that's how we can attract kids to know Jesus. And
you were a part of a church when I met you, and I remember we were sitting down at the coffee shop, and you were thinking about joining ICF. Can you tell the people listening to this podcast what did you like about ICF, and why was this something you wanted to change your church for that?
Yeah, before coming to ICF, I was involved a lot with another church. Like I think leading the whole worship team, and also I was being part of the church plant in another province, and then I came back and and I see it seems like it's time to switch, right? It's time to change, and I was thinking, long ago I always think that I want to full time in the ministry, working in the church and those kind of things. But after that, I was discovered that I could do more if I can still serve God, right? If I have a work where I can use my potential, all the things I know. And this me, I would think that if I focused on the church, I would miss a lot of opportunity to do all the good things I am doing right now. That's why I see an opportunity here in ICF, and I met with you, and we had a talk, and we make a deal, and we come.
Yeah, the deal was you volunteer for 1 year, I think.
Yeah, I was volunteer for 1 year.
Volunteer just to see how you fit into our team. No, it's very great. So you are on our staff for, I think, more than 5 years.
More than 5, yes.
By now. And you met your wife here because she was also part of the worship team.
Yes, she was, yeah.
And you have a small baby.
Yes.
I have to say a girl.
A girl.
It's not just a baby, it's a girl. It's a
girl.
girl, human, small, very tiny,
very
small
tiny,
human.
Yeah.
That's
3
great.
weeks, yeah.
Right now, 3 weeks, but when the people see the podcast, it's maybe 3 months.
It's maybe 3 months.
Yes, but it's still small baby, no matter.
Right.
Ratana, if I ask you, why do you love to invest your time and also your free time in developing the youth? What is your passion for that? Why do you think it is so much on your heart?
I just feel like the youth today, they deserve a better, how to say, I know the generations change, right? But at my time, we also have the same, I feel like it's different from the time where I grow. This is the 2000 kids these days. It's really they really need some discipline in their life. They really need people that they really talk to them, just really straight to them, and teach them all the what they should and what they shouldn't. According to I'm living in Cambodia, and I could see this is quite a huge problem. That's why I tried a little bit with the NGI, the New Generation internship, to just so I could speak something to them, and also hopefully there's some fruits out of it.
Absolutely. What I I observed that Cambodian is like a generation, or the young generation is like a fatherless generation. I know you have a good family and have a father and have values, but many of the youth that you work with, they don't have a strong father figure.
Right, yeah.
And so, I mean, it's a broken family system or situation that we face, and you are wanting to step in and improve that. So give a father figure. Now you are a father, but that's very important. So what do you think, the young generation, why is it like this?
I think it's I don't know how to describe it, but probably the circle, the group of people they are in, right? and also I feel like the youth these days are really easily get influenced. Like how do you call it?
You're distracted or influenced by other people.
Influenced by other people, and also a lot of things happening in the country which make them like really wanting like all the not really good stuff that they see it on social media or surround them, which is not a really great example for them.
So they need good role models and examples.
That's right, yeah.
And I thank you that you are one of them. So let's
try my best, yeah.
Yes. I want to know another thing, because you are a very talented graphic designer. Where did you learn this?
I did not really went to really a proper school, to be honest, and also English. Also, I did not really go to the proper one. I like to enjoy, like, wake up in the morning at 4 or 5 during my time, and then just go to a house and they will do like an English for 200-300 reals an hour.
So very cheap.
I guess very cheap, and I attend all those things. It's really cool. And also the computer and those kind of things I learned by observing and also, how to say it? Yeah, just seeing people doing things. I just like look it for a bit, and then I was like, oh, maybe I can try if it's really interested or like something.
Where do you get your knowledge from? Like, who is your teacher? Because you're still learning and improving. Where do you get your teachings from?
I think as how to say it, as the I think the mostly on the websites, or I do a lot of researching and reading, and I'm not
YouTube?
I'm not so much watching video. I like to read because if I read, I can spot only the things I want to see, and then that's it. And the watching video, I'm less than reading.
So you like to read and you
like
learn, so you are educating yourself.
That's right, yeah.
That's really great. Hey, if I ask you, if you look into the future 10 years from now, you have now a very small family, but in 10 years from now, where do you see yourself?
This is really the challenging question for me. The 10 year, I not never, but rarely think about it. But it can happen really quick. I think what I could see is the more, how to say it, like the kid's gonna be big, and then there will be a house or some sort of also opportunity to still serving. That's what is one of my heart, to really like find a way that really just serving maybe in the church or Christian organization or something like that.
Very good.
And I don't think I have quite a big dream, so I just go as it is.
You go as God leads you step by step. I love that. This is a good ending thought for our podcast today. Go as God leads you. This is really a joy to have people like Ratana in our team that lets the Holy Spirit lead him and is a role model with his small family, gives his best, invests in the youth, invests in the next generation, and still is able to release your creative talents. I love that.
I love it, yeah.
So thank you very much for watching. Please share this video, like, and send it to somebody that really could be encouraged by watching this video. And I'll see you in the next podcast. God bless you, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.